A lot of people think it's only low-income people who struggle with credit card debt, and that is simply not true. Middle to high-income earners are struggling as well. And interest rates, according to Bankrate.com, over 30% now. Joining me now is Hadi D. Jamal, who is going to tell us why. Why are we in this debt trap? Why are high-income earners in the debt trap?
You know, there's just so much that's happened in the last few years. You had the pandemic, we have inflation, but you said it yourself. These sky-high interest rates, they've hurt a lot of people out there, professionals, managers, small business owners. The good news is that debt redemption actually focuses on solutions specifically for that upper middle and high income client. These solutions can be a little more complex, obviously, because higher income earners have more complex situations and they may need to protect their income and assets. And sometimes discharging debt through bankruptcy might not always be possible for a lot of various reasons.
$1.4 trillion of high interest debt, that's just crazy. So how can you help? How does this process work?
We're actually a Texas-based company, veteran-owned, and we are specifically for Texans. We have Texas debt specialists that focus specifically on these higher income kind of situations. So if you have debt between $50,000 to $300,000, we can help you out. The most important thing is that we want to understand what your specific situation and needs are so we can make sure that our debt relief program is even right for you. But through this program, we'll be able to reduce and negotiate significant reductions in the credit card and personal loan overall balance. Now, in some cases, our program payment can be less than half of the combined minimum payment you would pay most of the time. And a lot of our programs are also designed to resolve debt in as little as 24 to 48 months. But of course, some programs are longer or shorter. That just depends on your budget and settlement results.
You've got some eye-opening charts to kind of give us a view of kind of how dangerous this can be if you have this much debt and don't take care of it.
Absolutely. Let's use a round figure here so you can kind of get an idea of what our programs can really do. If you have $50,000 in debt, when we look at the payment, you have a high interest payment on that could easily be $2,000 a month. Now, with the debt consolidation loan or credit counseling, we may be able to get that down closer to about $1,000 a month. And it's possible we could get around $750 through our debt relief plan that's exclusively, again, for Texans. The next thing I want to talk about is the time. When you're making minimum payments on $50,000, that could take about 20 plus years to pay off that debt. Now, when we talk about a debt consolidation loan and credit counseling, it's more common to see that closer to about 5 to 6 years. Now, through our debt relief plan, it's often estimated to only take 24 to 48 months. Again, that just depends on your budget and settlement results. The last thing I want to talk about is the amount. Now, the total amount that we borrow is rarely the total amount we pay back. Sometimes you can be paying back double what you borrowed to begin with, especially if you're only making those minimum payments. Now, it's possible to get that amount under $70,000 with the debt consolidation and credit counseling. But of course, our debt relief program, we're usually looking at getting you under $50,000, which is less than what you borrowed to begin with. So it's a really fantastic program for people who are struggling with that complex higher income debt.
Oh, Hadi, this should motivate people to act. Thank you so much for joining us on Studio 9.
Yeah, I'm so happy to help.